Bah. Bah. Why? That's not part of my tags. It says drops enabled, but what the fuck? Also, let me just run through this real quick. I forgot to earlier. Cha. Cha. Compressor. Equalizer. All right, and then I need to send out the message. Everyone, I am now live with YIIKmas. At this point, I just need to get rid of me 6, I think. At least for with its connection to my YouTube, I think I just need to get rid of it. An out-of-tune piano. See, I should put these away. Mom always kept the kitchen clean. I should put these away. Might as well handle some of the side quests. Let's see. South of Windtown, so if you're interested, and you got the booty, buried treasure, I'm your man. Alright. Need to visit the... So many things to do that I need to remember. Also, hello, Demon 3. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see, gas station, south of Windtown. Bus stop in the middle of nowhere. See, I think they said southeast. Nothing to do here. Good. I'm a little tired. Woke up, made the news short for today. Bex recommended doing it at 2 p.m., so I'm gonna give that a shot. And then, yeah, I'm just tired. I think it's just because I keep waking up 2 to 3 times every night. So, like, while I get, like, 7.5 hours of sleep, it's usually broken up. But overall, I'm pretty happy. We're slowly getting more people on the channel, or to watch the channel. Like we're up to 443, which 2 months ago we were pretty much only at 404. Yeah, let's not give him the mixtape. I know Pivot was a little disappointed that the last two shorts involving him haven't broken 1,000. But that's not too bad. It's still more than I get per usual. Oh, there we go.
It's delicious.
Like, I don't know. I view the growth of the channel as anyone going on like a fitness journey where it's going to take a while. But then you start noticing the difference from when it was when you started. Definitely wouldn't mind. Oh, they can't go through. Definitely wouldn't mind trying to do full-time streaming. We'll get there one day. Or full-time content creation, I should say. I just streaming 8 hours a day. I do not think I have it in me to do that. I hate you, Car. I hate you, Car. I hate you. I think my best compromise right now would be Ricky learns that things can simply be done through cloning himself. If only. The cloning process is so simple, but the upstart is just so high. Let's see, we need... That's a strip mall. I think there is something we need to do, go there for. Gas station. Someone wants to trade. You traded the buried treasure for a pocket monster card. Everyone in the party has received 100 EXP. Can't talk to him now. Fettuccine Alfredo. Pog. You don't like turkey? Well, I mean, I don't like turkey either, but someone made a very valid point that I probably just never had it right my whole life at this point. 28 years of never having it correct.
So where to?
I park illegally for 2 seconds and I get a parking ticket. What is this country coming to? New York, here we come. I can't wait to take a bite out of that big apple. My wife made me get this clown car because of the gas mileage. Buddy, you don't got a car at all, and I don't think you got a wife. Mikkel, why are you talking to Vela? My woman, until I get the Essentia. Is there a van I can check out here? I don't think so. It's like they said, it's a van, so it can be on the move. So many internet cafes. Alright. Missing man at Radio Tower Mountain. Alright, stop signs alive at night. I won't be able to do for a bit. Where is Radio Tower Mountain again? I'm pretty sure I know what that is. It's the place where you put the record on. Oh, I could have been using the skateboard this whole time. Make traversing a bit quicker. Can I skateboard inside? No. Because then Mom would actually be mad. And then I wouldn't get any chicken nuggets. Because I wouldn't have enough good boy points. I still can't believe that was a real thing. I remember just seeing so many posts about good boy points just all over the internet after that initial story came out. And then I think someone brought it up to me as well when I worked at Applebee's. I remember some guy looked at me and was like, "You go on the internet, don't you?" And I go, "Yeah, I could tell." You know Reddit is, of course. And then he told me about the whole post and everything about it.
Okay.
I know what you are. Who's there? Oh, you saw my post on Onism. It's very thoughtful you come looking for me. I think I've sprained my ankle. Would you be willing to part with a hiking stick so I'd be able to make it back into town? I'd be willing to give you my backpack, as I won't be needing it anymore. What do you say? Are you willing to trade a hiking stick for a backpack? Thank you very much, my good man. Another blood bag. I guess the blood bags will come in handy when I unlock that last Carta. Also, I am glad we're getting rid of these side quests right now. I'm just a little sad we couldn't do the stop sign one. I really hope we don't have to... That's not one of the quests we have to do in order to get the secret boss fight. But I'm not liking my odds right now. How's your sister doing? Have you seen her lately? Also, something I thought about before stream started. If the idea that Alex is in charge of everything and everything's done around him, and so he can give like his friends like these baseline personality traits. Like I think he even mentioned, I don't remember if this is an actual thing or not, but I want to say at one point he says how Rory is actually able to do things unlike Alex. But when you're introduced to Rory, he's weird, he's extremely depressed / sad. He's weird, and that's how Alex views him. But I just like the idea that because Alex is so self-centered, he only gave like the starting personality traits to his friends. Like they're still their own person essentially, and that they have to stick to that motif. But after that, they can do whatever. So here's Rory, like actually doing things, like he's programming, he's looking up things, he's learning Japanese. He's actually really fun to talk to. But because Alex only went so far to say, oh yeah, he's like weird and sad or whatever, and that's all he is. So here's Rory essentially doing things that Alex wishes he could. No, I'll do. There you are, Mountain Town, or MT Town, or Mint Town. Can I blow you up? No. I can skateboard. Check out this sweet move. Excuse me. Hamburger and a vending machine. Oh my goodness. Nothing. I'm not getting any readings over here, but my gut tells me I'm close. I'll find this ghost if it's the last thing I do. Now, is the ghost actually in the mountains, or is it in the overworld here? All these smelly teenagers came suddenly last night. They're here looking for some sort of ghost girl. They won't find her. She isn't real. It's just a hoax. Got a whole $50. Nice. Are you here to buy my property? I know it's simple, but I promise it has potential. What? You're not interested in living in a tent? Why wouldn't you want to live outside and exposed to the elements? No, I understand. You're weak. You're pathetic. My son ran off into the cave after reading some online message board. He went to go find that ghoul. He may not be successful like his brother, but he sure has hearts. Mhm. Ghost. Alright, if I was a ghost in a side quest, where would I be located? It's not a skirt, it's a skort. Hmm. Pain. Ghost. Why is it saying the bit rate went up to 8,000? What the hell? Ricky Buster. Work's been slow lately, so I've been checking honest for ghost sightings. If you see one, give me a call. I came here to find the ghost of Semi-Pack. All I found was this Charlie horse. No one told me going outside would be so much work. Are you a ghost? All this ghost hunting has really revived the spark in our relationship. To see him tremble with fear really brings excitement into my life.
Read for me.
What was that one post? I would like to see these men-dominated fields. I would like, what is it? Where are these men-dominated fields? I would like to see a man get dominated or whatever. Are you the ghost? I could feel the spirit of Semi-Pack calling out to me. She told me to come here via post on honest. Only thing is, I came down those stairs and got stuck down here. How am I supposed to climb back up? There has to be some sort of trick. It's simple. Kill them all, Jimmy.
Read for me.
Okay.
I have to remember which one to fall down to. Well, that sucks. Please be the right one. Vic. Now do not fall off the wrong place. Please do not do that. Just really hoping I wouldn't take that last tick of damage. That's poison. How's my health doing right now? Not that bad, actually. Alright, back out. We are going to make another save because it's been, yeah, about half an hour. Call again anytime. Oh, dear lord. Yeah, in one hit. Love it.
Your blood, it's delicious.
Okay.
Ghost, where are you? I'm getting real tired of your shit right now. Cat. Oh, am I actually not allowed to go? Oh, okay. Squeak, squeak. All right. Oh, is it just permanent block? So if you come back here, you don't have to do the puzzle anymore. Interesting. Like, you just... Yeah, you don't have to worry about this anymore. Okay. Neat. I do not like that thing back there. Do you see that? That clown thing? That actually scared me a bit. Can I? Now, in before the actual quest, which was giving the mixtape to someone. I think that's what the quest was. But I was just being a bit of a silly Billy. Broken into... Oh, so this is the quest for finding the broken record. I heard it on the interwebs. If you do a search on the information superhighway, you may just find a clue. Let's see if that actually... Yeah, let's see if that actually starts a quest chain. Or maybe it's another thing where I have to wait until chapter 5 to get that information. Yeah, this might be a chapter 5 endeavor then. Okay. Okay, let's visit the college. If I remember, because this is the mall, yeah. College is right there, perfect. Easton University.
I went here for my undergrad.
Oh yeah? I hear this is a good school. What year did you graduate?
In 97. I really don't like being back here. It's like stepping back into the past.
What's wrong with that? I miss my school all the time. It was like the best time of my life.
Was it though? I don't know. I'm happier as a graduate student. There's a bit more pressure, but that's because we were asked to be the best in our field and not pass 10 classes unrelated to our major per semester.
But what about the parties, the friends? You know, like the social life. Don't you miss that now that school is over?
I have a social life still. I hang out with you and everyone else. Plus, I see my friends from back home. School takes up a lot of your life. Why do you have to give it your best years? I always wondered if people go into college saying, "This is going to be the best 4 years of my life," because movies, TV shows, and their depressed parents say things like that. Maybe we almost convince ourselves of that because we're always hearing that. Sure, no parents to tell you what to do and when to come home is cool, but there comes a point where parties, drinking, hooking up, and all this nihilism starts to wear you down.
Yep.
Maybe that's what makes you old. You spend 4 years living in excess, and when you get to the other side, all the partying has aged your body, and now the only thing left to do is make babies and feel sad that you don't have the energy to actually live your life.
Wow, my college years didn't sound that cool. Maybe I should go back for my second degree.
I think that's also the other thing. It's like you live in this excess and then you come out and it's just like that's I think Chandra's saying that, where it's like you're comparing it to that and you think that was life because everyone told you that was the best 4 years of your life or whatever. People who say they party in college are liars. They're mostly just drinking, that's it. They don't really party.
4 more years of that and you'll be super old.
But didn't you find it scary, entering the real world?
That's also funny because this is a fun game to play, especially after graduation. I've been in the real world for the last like 8 years. It is so much easier now that I don't have to juggle so many different things. A job, college, and then trying to do YouTube. Oh my gosh. Again, always props to the people that managed to do it. I fucking couldn't. But now I know what my bills are. I have a job. It's not in my field though, but it's a job. But like I've been paying bills for like 10 years now. But because Alex here has just been going to college and partying, he doesn't know responsibility. All I know is like, oh, I just need to turn things in and like pass. That's it. I can definitely say after graduating and just having some stable income, I would say my mood turned drastically from the whole doomer situation of like not being able to find a job in computer science to, no, I'm living good. I'm fine. I'm fucking fantastic. I really hope the people I worked with at the internship are living good. I hope they're getting paid what they deserve because they're all talented. And I really hope that they didn't get into a job that like demands the world of them, because I've been hearing some stories that the people who are getting jobs fresh out of college for computer science are startups, and startups demand your life. And there are people who tell you, well, yeah, it's worth it later on in life when you make so much money. And it's just like, okay. But do you really need more than 100,000, especially if like 8 years out of college you were just being drained continuously of all of your time? Like, the only reason my job is stressful to me is just because I always want to do my best at work. If I had the mentality of everyone else where I just need to get the job done, job would be so much easier on me. But I don't get rid of that mentality, and I kind of don't want to, even if it does cause me that issue. Though if they ever offer me a manager, the job of manager, I will tell them fuck no, and I will threaten to quit right there and then if they try to force me into that. I will do the best of the position I am. You try to move me up and give me more responsibilities, nope, don't care. I will walk right there and then. Which is a fun thing I got to hear about from some of the college professors, where none of them wanted the role of the vice president of the department, or president department, or whatever it's called. I think the president was called the vice president for some reason. Maybe that has to do because we have the proper president of the college, so every head of the department for their respective department is just a vice president. I think that's how it worked. That's what I'm just gonna think anyways. Makes sense, at least to me. So like you get all these nice benefits or whatever, but everyone's like, no, I like just being here for a few hours, grading papers, and then getting the fuck out. I don't want all these extra meetings I have to attend, all these different parties I have to please, essentially. Like, hearing my boss for the internship was fighting to get a better space for the interns to work in, because where we were was really inconvenient. Now, this doesn't have to do with the whole thing. I'm just bringing this up because of the politics of the college or whatever. So we have an esports team in the college, and from what I overheard, it wasn't bringing in that much money. And apparently some people were getting some scholarships, to play on our esports team or whatever. But we had we had a sport in our college. I'm not going to say what it is, but it was unknown to me until someone actually brought it up. And I heard this name, I was like, huh. And apparently we're very good at that sport. Like, we've gone to nationals quite a few times. And I also heard that apparently we even got a student from Germany. Like, we're giving him a full ride, essentially, so he can play in that one sport we do. And that actually brings in a lot of money. But for some reason, the esports team shares the space of the IT department, which is related to computer science, but somehow with spacing everything, it became really divided. And the IT/esports department, because I think the esports department is owned by the IT and not the computer science department. Again, this is all very bizarre, but because IT technically doesn't exist, but it's also, a department that helps with computer issues, but they're also not part of this computer science department. And we don't have like a computer engineering department. We have those classes now where you can get that degree, but it's very I'm so confused about it. And IT had been essentially extremely territorial about their spot, and they apparently kept using the esports as like justification for like, no, we can't give you space. We need all the space we can to develop our team. And like the games they were playing were like Call of Duty, Apex Legends, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't remember if there's another. I think maybe Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I forget which one of those ones. But we had esports teams for that, which I don't know how to feel, especially with our college. And again, like, it just seems like we're paying a lot of money to potentially drive people to these different games or tournaments where the prize pool might not be that big. And unless they actually fucking go to EVO, what's the point? For some of these games and other games, like, there's actual tournaments, but like for some of the, like for Smash Bros. Ultimate, like, where are you fucking going? The prize, I think Nintendo has a stranglehold on the prize pool money you're allowed to give or whatever, or what events can have it. Something weird. I don't know. So yeah, apparently for the time I was working at the internship and a bit before that, they've been trying to scoop up a room to use in the big IT lounge area where the esports team is. And I think it's only been recently they've been able to negotiate something. And that is possibly because everyone is learning the esports department doesn't actually bring in fucking money. And the esports thing has been at the college for, I think, years now. I think 3 to 4 years now. And it's only now that people are like, no, we don't have to respect this. If it's not bringing in money, why do we care? Yeah. Not touching that. Not looking at that. I just had to look at the work Discord and it's like, nope, I already don't care.
Having bills, getting married, having babies, all that other stuff.
This is the 90s. I don't have to feel that pressure. I got a job because I wanted one. I wanted to work towards something. I started my master's degree because I wanted to learn more. You use the words have to a lot. I want to. Life
Yep.
is short. Might as well make it worth living.
I've talked about this before. My brother has this mentality where stop saying you have to for a lot of things, say you want to. I don't need it, I want it. I don't know his exact philosophy on it, but I think for me, that's definitely been an improvement in my life when I learned that, or at least the start of an improvement, of stop saying I need to do something and I want to do it instead. And like, he started doing this years ago, like 2018, maybe 2019, if not even before that, where he just told me, hey, stop saying you need to or that you need that. Just say you want to.
Parties are fun, but you don't leave a mark on the world that way. Sometimes I wonder if people know how to have fun without alcohol or other
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, probably.
The plight of a normie. Learning how to have fun without alcohol and material possessions.
I'm not a psychologist like you, but when you say it like that, I really don't ever want to say, these were the best years of my life, and convince myself that it'll never be better. I guess that's pretty sad.
Yeah, probably would be.
You know, my sister went here.
Yeah? What's her name?
Allison. She lived on campus in the all-girls dorm.
There is no all-girls dorm here. There are obviously all-girls rooms, but...
You sure? I don't know, I can't remember. That's all from so long ago.
I remember Allison being brought up like twice in the OG version. I do wonder what happened to her. Probably things I'd have to go back to my other streams of this game to check out. Ha, your friend is stupid. She said nihilism, but obviously she meant hedonism. You guys really shouldn't talk about things you don't understand, especially when they insult my lifestyle choices. She was brought up as sister, though. I have a boyfriend. Go away. Get bent, bozo. Seriously, leave me alone. You, that look in your eyes. Could it be? Do you have Liana's mixtape? You do? I handed the mixtape over. This is it. I feel as though her spirit is free now. Thank you. Everyone in the party received 100 EXP.
Hey! Get away from my van! What's with these damn kids? There was a group like you here earlier this morning snooping around my van!
Oh, sorry. Guess we should get out of here.
Get bent, bozo. Cannon. Why are the roads colored like this? Let's see, anything else I want to check out? Anything else I can do? Also, welcome, Manual Headed. Hope you're having a good day. No, but just that one quest we have left. But we have to wait until nighttime for that, which won't happen for a bit. Let's see, is it the... I think it's the bowling alley we need to go to. Oh, we still have one dungeon we need to do still. Isn't it time you found yourself a girlfriend? Have you visited all the van locations? I think I need to go to the mall and I need to go to the bowling alley still.
Blood on blood.
Bowling alley, isn't bowling alley is like someone having sex in the van? Or doing something like that? I forget.
Bleed for me.
Okay.
I think someone's doing something in the bowling alley van. Bowling alley van. I just don't remember.
For me.
That's Chad and Vincino's boss fight. Oh, they're the boss fight. Okay. Ow.
Okay.
Head out of the gutter, Rikku. Yeah, they're just throwing flashers. Doesn't mean they're doing anything bad.
Bleed for me.
Okay.
Bleed for me.
Bowling Alley van can have a Senshi in it, and also the model for Bowling Alley was previously used for the grocery store in Beta Frankton. Okay.
Okay.
That's both fights. Okay. So I think we need Panda here for one of them. Nope, I need Hair Whip. Panda. Chad is also very much related to Secret Ending Mythos. Oh boy. How so? How is Chad related to all of this?
Blood. It's delicious.
Bobby.
And of course, oh, is your counter up? It is. Thank you.
Wait for me, baby. Wait for me.
Oh, dude, Willikers, mister.
Okay.
I totally won't fuck this up. I did it, bro. Broken of the Ages. Ooh, nice. And then... Not bad. Chad is a secret NPC that was teased by Andrew multiple times. He is giving hints to it. He was said to appear on all versions in different locations as different NPCs. Chad was described as being found along the way to the secret ending. I'm ready to kill them all. Hints to the secret ending. Franco's bleeding. If only you didn't miss, so Rory can get that sweet, sweet counter damage.
Okay.
Well, let's do boss around. You can find him in Southtown by checking upper right corner. He has like a 5% chance to spawn for the secret item that makes him spawn. Demon Zuri, didn't you I feel like you mentioned something like that back when we started. That like there was an NPC in Southtown like that. The secret item that spawns chat also does something neat in chapter 5 at night.
Blood on blood.
So what's the secret item? Or is it Chad gives it to us, or we need it to spawn Chad?
Read for me.
Okay.
I think what it was is that a bunch of people ask questions and you have to answer it correctly to get the item. Is that right? So the secret item that spawns Chad also does something neat in chapter 5 at night. You need to spawn Chad. Okay. Okay, so okay. So it's not the secret item that spawns Chad, it's Chad that spawns the secret item. Because he has it. Got it.
Read for me.
Always love those counters.
Read for me.
Okay.
That shorty. You need an item. So Chad gives the aviators, but you need an item to spawn Chad. But it's a 5% chance, though. In the upper right of Southtown. Get this panda spawn right. That should work. Thankfully I didn't move panda, so that's fine. I jumped right over him. I remember having this problem last time too, where I just kept wanting to sprint instead of just walking around being careful of my steps. Alright. Walking around the Christmas tree. The Crooked Man. Chad has 2 known encounters, and on 1.25, someone found a value with data mining that made him give you a red pill early on. Switch. I think it was removed, but I'm not sure. Okay. we might as well check this out. You need an item to spawn him. The only item I can think of that spawns things is the monster whistle. But it could very well be something else. Oh, wait. I think I know what I need. I'm gonna have to enter the mine dungeon though. We're gonna save real quick.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I hate them doing. Actually, can I equip this on someone else? Can I get rid of this from him? And then... Goggles that curse you visitors from another reality. Now, if I actually need this on Alex... eh. But I'm assuming this is the item you need to make Chad spawn. Then check top right until RNG gods bless you. So this could be around 30 times because 20 you'd expect. In 20 attempts you'd expect this to happen. But if I remember right from RuneScape, that's not a guarantee. It's just that at that point you're extremely lucky, or some would say extremely unlucky. You have to walk into it. Interesting. Oh. You found aviators? Now check the road. Oh man, you can see me? I guess must be a pretty cool guy then. Hey listen, come find me in a place a little less public. But I gotta warn you, I usually talk to chicks, princesses especially. So maybe you could do something about that name of yours at least. Come find me when the world ends. I'll hook you up with something important. Hasn't that guy been in the middle of the road for me this entire time? But the aviators also need to do something. Princesses especially. You might want to do something about that name of yours at least. I'm assuming he would have wanted me to call myself like something like Zelda and or if there's a princess in Dragon Quest, I could see that as well. And I have to check the factory hotel. Does the name need to be something specific or no for this? And now, do I need to check factory hotel now or in chapter 5? And then is it specifically when the world is going to shit in chapter 5, potentially? When everything gets drawn? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna check the work Discord. No messages in the work Discord. Alright. Oh. Isn't it Legend of Zelda? And isn't that like how you do like hard mode or something in that game? So then did I need to name my character Zelda then? In order for this to have worked? It's called a reference, Rikku. I understand. I know you've never heard it before. Now the game's now. Navi from Ocarina of Time. I can't believe Doonesbury. Because I don't know how specific things in this game are. Where it's like legitimately you needed to name your profile Zelda to do something special in the game. Especially if it's something like secret, like with this Chad character. Excuse me for having an inquisitive mind. and wondering how deep the rabbit hole may potentially go. YIIKmas 2026 Zelda run. Chat isn't required for the secret ending, but he is a hint system for it. You can change your name to Zelda via save editing if you want to. Well, would I have to / want to?
For me.
Like, that's what I'm asking is, like, the thing with Chad later on, would I want... Do I actually even need to name it Zelda? Or is it, as Demon's already said, just a reference? Because that was literally what I was wondering earlier, is that... For this thing with Chad, because like you said, he isn't needed. So, like, I'm not going to change my name to Zelda just to change to Zelda unless it actually does something. You'll need to have the name Zelda to see... What did I say, Demon Theory? You're acting like I'm just going cocoa bananas.
Bread. It's delicious.
He's an optional character if you want to.
Read for me.
Okay.
I am willing to do if it actually means we can see some more things. Alright, I am willing to edit the save data then, to have the name Zelda. Let me just get to a save point real quick. How simple is this going to be? That is the question. Be sure to reload the save after you edit the name. Okay. Perfect. All right. And then that's just the thing. I need to find the text file. I've had to do this before in other in Pathfinder. It's located after is perfect. All right. We'll go there then. Suspenders. Why does that not look full screen? There we go. Okay. So oh, there we go. Axe Studios. Alternate local low. Okay. There we go. Okay. Interesting that special triggers limit once. Ghost Girl's brother, pirate trade sequence, cop. Okay, and this is just enemy stats? Or alright, I just need to find what I'm looking for. Oh, that's actually classification graduate. Michael, classification conspiracy theorist. Bella, classification heartbreaker. Rory, classification loner. Claudio, classification samurai. Chandra, classification nice girl. Since you 2000, Crow, Cyril, Asuka, Asuka Plus, Nameless. And then is it under systems.questionnaire.results? And I change Alex to Zelda? Because right now I have true Alex. Yep, fuck it. I think so. All right. I was just gonna do. If I did the response in like 5 seconds, I was like, all right, yep, we're just gonna do this. All right, so now save, and then we're gonna load the save, and then we're gonna save over the save and see what happens. If I brick anything, I'm not too concerned. All right, and then booting up the game one more time. I'm not crazy. I'm not. I just feel like that one guy from Airplanes, where he's just yelling a whole bunch of things. Explode.png. You might also, I can do that real quick. Let's see. Edit a notepad. Language. Japanese equals -1. Let's see. Chandra. Essentia, Crow, Cyril, Asuka, Asuka Plus, Nameless. Sammy. She's a cat person. Cammy Start, or Sammy Final. Essentia, Nameless. What time is it? Time of day. Frankton, Wilfred. William. Oh, that's for, I'm assuming, the beta thing. Alright, I'm not seeing. You might need to rename your self stats. I'm not seeing something called self. Mysterious Girl, Chapter 2. Have you explored your Dungeon of the Mind and found Matt Hawkins, by the way? You can talk to him if you haven't and found a pretty neat thing. I don't think I've seen Matt Hawkins in the Mind of the Dungeon. He's at the bottom of it. Golden Alpaca Soul Survivor. Okay, let me just do Control F, True Alex. Can I find True Alex? How about just Alex itself? Alex mod stats. Alex equals Zelda. Alex house interior, Pug, Alex equipment. I could also look for self as well. Self-destruct, selfish love, self-destruct, selfish. Okay, let's go back to Alex, see if we get anything there. Okay, I think we should be good, actually. So, file, save, get rid of that from my notepad. Okay. Okay. All right. What will you do? Save. Would you like to save over your data? Yes. Commencing save. There we go. And then save Zelda. Then we do Mine Dungeon. We can do this real quick. He's at the bottom of it. Almost fell. All right. Work on that. Mm. I have not been to that though. Hmm. Kind of like the idea that Matt Hawkins is just here for some reason. Is there a way actually to get to that? Also, let me check that. Oh, oh yeah. I made a short. I said to go live now. That's right.
Blood.
That island is unreachable as Alex because he has banished his friends. It's a visual representation. Ah. Ah. There's like the one room Michael was set up in. Okay. Anything I can kind of tell in this room? Notebook, the thing he uses to develop the film. Damn, boy, you live. You know, Corner's gone a lot into cameras, mainly because she was her degree path of criminal investigation. Kind of want to ask if she would want a room like this in her house. Also, fun story about Pivot and Coroner. This might have been shared before, but I don't think it has actually. So when Pivot first moved in with Coroner, Pivot was like, "Oh man, like my girlfriend is now living with me, and it'd be really nice to go on a little date." Oh my gosh, like, Coroner, creepypasta Michael room. There's like this zoo here, and oh. Hello. So she's like, there's this zoo here. Do you want to go? And she's like, oh, yeah, sure. Okay, I want to see some animals. And he's like, okay, Coroner, you have this camera. Do you want to like take some pictures at the zoo? It was at this moment Pivot didn't realize what he had just said to Coroner. So Coroner was had classes with apparently some very well-regarded people from the FBI, former FBI detectives / investigators. So she was taught to be very meticulous and had a very certain methodology on how to take pictures. So Pivot thought it was going to be a cute little date where, haha, you have that camera and we're just going to take pictures. It then turned into Pivot having to do like essentially drills. Vampire Blade, attack enemy and recover life. It turned into Pivot having to do drills on how to use the camera, what settings were for what, and like why each of the pictures he took were not that good because he did. Because 1, the settings weren't proper. 2, he didn't get the right angle. 3, he just wasn't focused at all. Because he thought it was just going to be like one of those things where, oh, selfie, but no. Like, I think Coroner brought her whole camera equipment set with her. Like, I don't think the bag is small either. Like, I want to say it's even a bit more. No, because wedding photographers would have to, what's the word? No, they'd have to bring potentially screens and everything like that. But just know that Coroner had quite a bit to carry with her. And I'm sure Pivot learned a very valuable lesson that day. Mesmerized, lower enemy luck, speed, and agility. The van, the Essentia van. I missed a part of the stream. Have you seen Matt Hawkins before? I'm pretty sure I've seen Matt Hawkins before. I can leave real quick. Because he's the guy who's trying to sell, like, the magazine thing that you can give him money for, right? Oh, yeah, he's the one trying to sell Zine. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen Matt Hawkins in the Mine Dungeon before.
My favorite gamer. Did you bring me a little something special? Let's see. Oh, perfect. All
right, Mikkel, I'm going to go back to your creepy gamer pad. And we're gonna unlock your egg. Or whatever it is. Kind of reminds me of I've seen those things before where they're in those like specific cups. You take and or is that just like a fancy way to do hard-boiled eggs? He's near one of the candles at the bottom of the dungeon. Also near the rock. Okay. If he's at where I think he's at, I probably have seen him then.
Wait for me.
Teleport back. Also near the rock. I've seen him. Okay. So close. He takes you to Cape Juno from PAX 2018, where you spend time with Wilfred. Ah, yes, I think that was in one of the first three streams I did for for the bonus parts of this game. But yes, I do. I'm pretty sure I remember doing Cape Juno. Oh, Panda isn't on that properly. Remove Carter from self and the enemy. Don't know how useful that is. Well, if I play, probably not that much. Gameplay wise, I really like Michael's kits. And by kit, I mean his gun. I think early on, I did use that quite a bit. Just because it was so kind of out there, but also just because of the damage. Rory has some good utility. Just let me... Because I think starting-wise... I think I had Vela try to help keep cards HP up. I think at some point, though... Bella's card healing wasn't enough because most enemies were just breaking my card as in one hit. Ba-ba. I think Bella for the longest time was one of my favorites because she had AoE damage, she could do some healing, she could also strengthen party members. Also, Claudio just has so much strength. I would probably replace Rory with Claudio. I remember also there was a point in the game where I had Rory do curveball quite a bit. Curveball and suture. And I think at one point I also did stat swap. Like there was a point where I was like just using Rory and just making things work. I think I do want to switch out these two. I think Chandra is good when you don't have that many healing items, so you can use spread item. Yeah, I know Rory's really fast, which I like and I don't like. But the dislike is much less of a problem because I like Rory's counter. But I remember there was a good point of the game, the good chunk of the game, where every time an enemy went to hit him, his counter stance had just fallen off. And that's the thing, like with Chandra, this right item, like that makes it so every item gets a lot more value. But I never needed it or felt like I needed it. Except in like the final fights. That's where like I was like, okay, no, I need to make everything count. But there's a lot of fights where I guess if I'd have to do a new game, like just a straight new game of this. Because I feel like for most boss fights, if I have Michael, it's going to be fine, especially now how because I'm more or less familiar with how the card system works. Also, I remember I just wanted to get Alex out of my team. Stay on minimum level, you can't grind. Yeah, no, that's where Chandra would definitely excel. Yeah, no, I remember just trying to get rid of Alex from the team as quick as I could. And because of Nameless, I'm able to do that. I just wish that Nameless had a skill or two more. And I also wish he had a skill that let her use her baseball bat. Oh, I think my favorite character was Essentia. Essentia demolished all enemies. Like, it didn't matter if it was trash or a single target. For one machine gun move, she just kept deleting enemies for me. It was insane. And it's good that the character you get late game has that capability. But that's also my big gripe with her is that you get her so late. So I'm just going to say Michael's my favorite just because of the gun and the insane damage it does. And if you have only buffers on his team, so like if you have like Bella, Rory, or Chandra, like it doesn't really matter. He'll just kill enemies himself. I would like to give him Pierce. when you have enough hit for 10,000 slashes. And how do you get 10,000 slashes on that? Is it just from like the speed stat or just being able to mash the button? I guess I could just check real quick by getting to a fight. Let's see. Let's fight something. Ah, it's 10 hits. Okay. So yeah, okay. So pretty much, and I'm assuming your hit counter goes back when you get hit yourself. So this is if you're able to like, 1, use a multi-hit move, and or 2, just outspeed the enemy that much. This is just 1 hit. If you are good at the game, you're rewarded.
Okay.
Yeah, we can definitely switch out Roy for Claudio. Let's see.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
Yep, so it is reset when you get hit. So you would want a multi-hit move then? I wonder if defend also protects how much hit you have. He outsped her too much. See, 3 hits. What will this bring me to? You summoned instead. You fool. You foolish fool. Given there's 3 enemies. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, but I don't need Alex here. We never needed Alex. That's a little Super B pudding. Seeing a lot of references here. I could have used Storm Slash right there.
Okay.
I was at 10 hits. Wah, wah. Supersonic 2. Shitty OC. That's not nice. No, don't blind the party. Yeah. I don't like the they call it JOC. Kind of sounds like Pete. Like when he says "ow," it really does sound like Pete from like Goof Troops or just Mickey Mouse in general. Nice.
Okay.
Funny nameless bug. Oh, so the bug doesn't have a name? No, it has a name. It's just name. It's just under nameless. Okay, so it does. So it has a name, but it's nameless. No. Who's on first?
Delete for me.
Woman, are you just gonna keep comboing?
Okay.
All right. Neat. Ah, panda. Nameless has enough of Brat's bullshit. I don't blame her. Honestly, I have no idea what causes this bug with bossing around. Counting its code is mostly recycled from LP's TOS 2. Maybe that's just the issue. Where it's like the code is copied over essentially, but like something intricacies. I got nothing. I truly have nothing. All I can think of is that potentially because it was copied over and some adjustments were made, that's why the bug happens.
Leave for me.
Let's do it again if we can. Yeah, just hit someone. Oh no. She's out for blood again, I think. Oh no. Oh no. Claudio, can you do the funny sword technique now? 1,000 slashes.
Okay.
Nameless, you're never being removed from the team. I don't care about Alex. I never have. I think from the few times I've used bossing around, I don't think I've seen that. It's only in this stream, I think. You get an achievement for 1,000 slashes by the really? I didn't get a notification, so maybe when I quit out the game, I'll see that notification then. All right. Oh, we gotta go to the factory, please. Oh, I got distracted. Could this be the reason why beating games takes me so long when I'm streaming? Is it because I will just get distracted and jump into another venture? The answer is yes.
Eat for me.
Just like Alex getting distracted by the cat on his way to getting the groceries. Unfortunately, this is true. I'm no better.
Lead for me. Lead for me.
Okay.
Alright, Chad, where are you? It requires a combination to open. I love this song. I love this area. A shovel for digging up dirt. Appears as if the earth has been disturbed recently. Oh yeah, this is the last time I try leaving. I will try leaving. Stream delay. On my... Okay. Vacancy. Close. Chaz in that window room. Oh, okay. All right. Go here. Go here. This is the room full of the windows. That is me. Hey there, champ. So you found me, huh? I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. So, you'll be looking to get into that tower, right? Well, you're on the right path. I can give you the key, but first you must find me something. I'm looking for a pill, specifically a yellow pill. Bring it to me, and I'll give you the keys to the tower. Simple? Great. Go fuck yourself. So now I have to find a set of yellow pills. Alright. Finding a set of yellow pills. Okay. If I want into the tower, I need to find a set of yellow pills. So we found red pill becomes conceptual if you think about where you find it. Red pill is near the exit door, which you can't enter and can't end. And red pill description says representation of your desire to return to reality, and you can't take it. Yep. What was in the Matrix? Red pill. I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Blue pill. You stay in Maryland or whatever. Yellow pill is also conceptual. Nothing comes to mind for me with yellow pill. The only thing that comes to mind is yellow is typically associated with caution / warning, like street lights. Other than that, you could see it as the sun, light, brightness, things like that. All right. I'm gonna have to call it quits right there. Shorter stream, but good news potentially. I should be able to stream next Monday for a while. So I'll be off 3 days and I'll be back Monday. Yellow Pit, Madness, Caution, Alchemy's third stage. I forgot the name. Yellow text on Onism. Alchemy's third stage. Huh. Yellow text on Onism. That is right. You use with new posts. You see. The only thing that yellow comes to mind. Yellow reference to Dr. Mario. The only thing that comes to mind with Madness and yellow is well, I can see it in two ways. So one is Elden Ring. Usually yellow was associated with the color of madness, or frenzy, I think it was. And then as well, when you mentioned the yellow text on Onism, that I can also see being related to madness, because here are people making these posts and making these very bizarre and or wild claims, and you are hopping into the madness by clicking into the yellow text. All right. That'll be it for me for today. I have to go to work in a bit, so shorter stream, but hopefully next week the streams are longer. Alchemy is born to YIIK. Quintessence is mentioned on Osm, which is an element in alchemy. Elemental affinity is waxing from Chinese alchemy. Twisted beings have purple stones, which are from alchemy, and are representative authority / king and queen. "20 woodcuts show naked snake, naked king and queen, and our naked truths." Wait, I'm gonna quick game references. Violin Concerto in D minor, that's homage. Homage, gameplay homage. The Holy Mountain, Ascent of Mount Carmel by John of the Cross, 1597. Tweet me on Twitter, because I don't think you can send a link, and I think I do have a link to my Twitter down below on Twitch. Yes, quirky Twitter. Yes, that takes you to it. I'll try to remember to check that out. I'm not liking how deep this rabbit hole goes, but regardless, I will be heading out for now. Thank you all for coming. Every time I play YIIK, there's just more to think about. But that is fine. I'm not on Twitter. Tell me what I should look up then for the link before I go. All right. I guess I'll end it there. All right, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good weekend. I might stream tonight, I might not. We will see. Regardless, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.